Let me start with this. Tipping in Japan is never rude. As a tour guide, I face these situations all the time, At the end of my tour, some people come to me and they ask me like, hey Mao, is it okay if I tip you? Is it not considered to be rude? And I'm always like, of course you can tip me. Like everybody loves money, right? I get that, There are a lot of confusing information online about tipping culture. So, some people think tipping here is considered to be rude or even insult. Other people think tipping culture doesn't even exist here. And honestly, they are all wrong. So today, as a local living in Japan, also local tour guide living in Japan, I'm gonna make things clear about tipping culture in Japan. So let's just cut to the chase. Is tipping considered to be rude here? No. Do we have tipping culture here? Yes and no. We don't have tipping culture like the one in the US, but it does exist in Japan. For example, if you go to high-end ryokan, which is a Japanese traditional accommodation, people give some small amount of money to the workers as okokorozuke. It's our tradition. Or with taxi drivers, for example, sometimes people pay with bigger bills and then you just say, keep the change. That's also considered to be a tipping, right? With tour guides like myself or private owned business, small private owned business, sometimes people give money as a gratitude, to show gratitude, and that's considered tipping, right? But again, tipping is not the same here like the one in the US. Let's say if you try to tip in a cafe or restaurant and you leave money on the table, they won't understand it's a tipping. And because those places don't have tipping system, workers there, they'll be confused. Like, I don't know what to do with this money. Can I just keep it in my pocket? Or should I register this money, with the stores? But because those places don't have a system, they don't know how to do it. So tipping may cause a lot of troubles in these places. So my thought on tipping. Well, I'm not gonna lie. As a tour guide, I love tipping. It's additional income. It also shows that they enjoyed my service, and it also gives me motivation to work harder to improve my service. But I know it's such a double standard. But at the same time, seeing how out of control it looks like in the US, I just hope it doesn't become a universal thing here in Japan with more foreign people coming to Japan. Japan is definitely changing now. For example, I know a restaurant where they installed this tipping box, and tipping was never common. It was never a thing in restaurants. So yeah, Japan is definitely shifting right now. So to wrap it up, tipping is not expected here. You don't have to do it, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. You absolutely can, in certain situations. Like if you like the service as a gratitude, you can tip. So yeah, I hope this video gives you a clear understanding about tipping. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.